Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time this is for you. Oh, 15:54 is all that I got left of recording time. I always delete my videos. Don't keep them on my phone, keep the space once I've uploaded them. And I think sometimes, well, what happens if they ever disappeared off where I've uploaded? Then I don't have any record of them. Oh well. I've never been so, never been in this place before. Believe, right? I keep believing. In miracles, I've seen them happen before. It's gonna take a miracle either way. Whether I go, whether I stay, and I really want to stay. I don't want to go. I never had any intention of moving from here. This is going to be my place for my children for the rest of my life. You know, what they did with it after I crossed that rainbow bridge, that's up to them, right? But that was the plan when I got here, right? I'm like, right, it takes 25 years to I'm settling in. Like, that's even if I got a place, you know, out west and fixed up some place out east. So I got like central, like we're across Canada wide. I got family everywhere, all across down the states too. Anyway. It's things, and it just keeps. I've been working hard. That's the thing. I'm slower than most. It looks like I could go faster. I could able like fake it till you make it, right? I'm not gonna make it too fast. No. That going in a rush and in a hurry doesn't do good on my body, and even now, it always sent me into anxiety, and I learned to channel that and put that into the thing, and then I could process it later, whatever. Just get me through now. But that body is limited. And now when it's in a hurry, it gets into a panic attack or whatever, right? I gotta calm it down. And since everything's squeezed up back there, the chiropractor said, yeah, it's one thing to think all the happy thoughts and send the good thoughts to those body parts, but if the signals ain't getting through, you know, all the good thoughts ain't gonna help. Excuse me, hope nothing just, hope I didn't blow a bubble with my nose. I don't know. You know, a flash in my head, it's like, you know, you're trying to build something up, right? Say you're building a tower. I've used the house of cards thing before. You build that little house of cards, and somebody could just go right, and all those hours of work, even if it fell down, and you kept trying to rebuild that, and you kept from scratch and keep going again, and you keep rebuilding it. And every time you get to a certain point, somebody comes and or right, you put a block on the stack, you turn around to get another one, and somebody's there taking that block away, so you go put it up there, right, you go turn around to get another one, they take that away, and so then you're never getting any further ahead, because they keep taking it away as you put it up, right, and they take it away, and you don't see, and then you're going, what the hey, I know I put this stuff on there, and I was like, no, you're crazy. Like, how come you've only got it this far? You've been working on it for this long, right? Other people come on, and they're like, then the one that's taken away going, yeah, right? Like, I don't know. But I mean, that's what it is. That's the crazy making shit. That why nobody will can, until you've gone through that yourself, you don't think, why would somebody ever do something like that? Right? Well, they get something out of that, right? Thrill, whatever. I don't know how their brains work. It's hard to fathom that when you could never do that to another human being. That's it. And then my whole life, it's been those little quiet bullies, right? And my reaction. And then standing up for myself. That gets more of the focus than what actually caused that reaction, or, that response to come out. Right, that's what's focused. That's what I try to teach my son Liam too when he was getting bullied in the circle. And I told the teachers, okay, are you really looking to pay attention? Or are you just focusing on what he's reacting to? Or you're not watching the one sitting there going, I'm not touching him, I'm not touching him. I mean, that's when I got a lot. Like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. And then I whacked him. Ah, she hit me and I didn't even touch her. You don't go hitting your brother. Well, whatever. And that's the thing. We can have those effects. Me and heck, we get caught up in that as kids because as babies, we see that. And then we don't understand. It's a funny reaction when we can make these big adults go like, Wah! And we laugh. We don't do it on purpose. I don't know, and I think that's what push with my kids too, because I don't let them hear my stuff out loud and go, okay, and you're not talking very nice. Now you need to go for a timeout. What kid isn't going to push to see that, right? Those others just push on those little things and made them turn them into something. So anyways, this is the results. And those ones are going to come in like they're the heroes and whatever. They're here to save the day. But they won't take any responsibility for the actions they took to actually put me in this place, because they were the ones taking the bricks away. They were the ones coming in and blowing down that tower every time I got it so far, that house of cards. Every time I built my confidence up just a little bit, they come in and ship it out of there, wash it away. No, you're not who you think you are. They kept trying to tell me who I was. And tell everybody I'm so defensive and argumentative, because I'm saying that's not who I am. I'm not like that. That's not why I said that. That's not why I did that. That's not the way I think. And they'd be like, oh yes it is. We know you better than you know you. Okay, all right, people, we know her better than she knows her, so you listen to us. We're the authority on her. Okay, isn't that most listen? Or someone will take and project and, think that they've gone through the same things. They're not. We're not the only one. But that's where we got to be very careful. I say I'm only one. I'm not the only one. That doesn't mean I understand everything that you're going through, even if it sounds like exactly the same thing I'm growing through. I don't know how that's affecting you, and we don't all have the same backings and support. And used to think there's all this support out there, but that's the thing. It's like the onus is on us to make sure we push ourselves out there. Reach out. But in devastation, and for me personally, I don't want to be a burden on anybody. Everybody's got their own lives going on. I don't expect anybody to put their life on hold or inconvenience for me, And it's not about worth or anything like that. It's about, especially when they have children, right? And they need to be there for their children, okay? I'm an adult, okay? They need to be there for their children. I need to be here for my children. And everything I've done has been for my children. They criticize everything. I did it and worked within my means. The way I was to get it. My son diagnosed on the autism spectrum. That's my 20-year-old. And got the back pay for disability tax. I want to get them a secure home. We needed to get out of that housing because it was worse than when we were leaving. Stuff that was going on around there. And then other housing just kept putting everything up. And that was ridiculous. So it wasn't helpful. So I feel for that too. These things aren't hard, and a lot of people have misinformed and a lot of biased opinions about it because they don't give much. They don't give you enough to live on. Jeez, being dependent on the government is no way to live. They take from the poor so the rich have more. They go on, oh, we increased the cost, you know, the shelter costs. We put them up, you know, so the rent thing. But they then took away from your basic needs cost. So when you actually look at the check, when they say that they gave more in that housing, they took away from the other ones. And actually, the check went down $40. It didn't go up. But yet most people would feel like, oh yeah, they're getting all this, it's sitting around doing nothing, and their checks just went up. No, technically, if you did the math, it went down. And there's too many people that would be able to do, you know, they keep track of that kind of stuff, because especially on ODSP, it's a lot of people, you know, like my uncles and stuff that wouldn't understand that stuff. They need somebody to help guide them through that. Anyways, 10:49. This isn't going to upload probably till Monday, whatever. And I've only got till Tuesday. And they can file. That's when they can file for an eviction. If I'm not out of here on the 30th, that's when they can actually file for an eviction. I'm not evicted just yet. This is all about agreements that we all made mutually together. Well, not mutually. I signed something because I felt like I had to, and even though I didn't want to, but my mind was over here, and then school and everything going on. It's just so much, so I just try to keep the peace, and then it ends up being worse on me. I don't need anybody else mad at me, because they get mad at me and then they start attacking me. And they keep hurting me because they're mad at me. Anyways. Excuse me. I'm gonna keep growing. I got this. Okay, I got this. No matter what. I'm always okay. You might not feel that way. It's all okay. Biggest heart hugs ever. Take her be of you. Shine your light through in everything you do. Show what this world needs you. Just be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out and notice you. So glad you're here. So glad you just stay. Every day. Just grow. Slow. Like this. And a wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Thank you. Well, I do. Okay. I'm just reaching over here because I want to grab Path and Totem. There's two right together right there. Our Power Ritual of Joy Retreat. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Retreat. I got my music playing in the back just from the downloads. And thank God I got all of my mic music downloaded. Okay. There's some other great songs on there. That's good. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and you too. Okay? Don't carry my stuff with you, okay? It's not for that, okay? You've got your own. Okay? If you can send money my way, that'd be great. That'd be great if you want to help me buy my home. That'd be great, okay? Okay. Thanks.